All right, everyone, welcome back to another video today. And on today's video, we'll be talking about life and what is life in general. And that's coming up right after this. Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Justin. I am Justin, and today, we're going to be talking about life and the choices we make and how short it is. There is a quote from a movie. I want to make sure I get that right. So, quote, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." Unquote. That was from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And yeah, he is correct. Life moves pretty fast. I mean, if you look at it, you can say, "Oh, life is going so slow," but no, it goes by fast. You have a lot of things to do in life. So let me read a few of those things that we are supposed to do in our lives. Okay, we're supposed to learn. We're supposed to show kindness. We're supposed to show respect and be respectful. We should have responsibility, teaching, and there's like a whole bunch more. I could just go on and on, but you kind of get the drift that we have to excel at these things and do good in our lives, okay? All right, so let me tell you something. In March of 2022, I went into the hospital and I was having heart issues, and they had to restart my heart. And right then and there, up to that point, I was going through a hard time, stressing, really super hard time. But at that point, I thought to myself, I need to make some changes. And I've been trying to lose weight. That has not been going very well. My eating has completely changed, but the weight is still on. And that's the really hard part. Okay, and so I've been trying to live my life to the fullest by doing the learning. I'm kind to everybody. I show respect for people, which they would show respect to me. I have responsibility. I teach people. And I try to instill principles of humanity in my life. Okay? I try to make sure that my kids know things, because you don't want your kids to grow up to be pain in the butts. So, you have to think to yourself, do you think you are respectful? Do you think you have responsibility? Do you think you're a good teacher? Do you think you're kind? Do you think you are learning? Do you think you're not selfish? That is what you have to think about, okay? And there was, in the past few months, my friend lost her mother. My neighbor passed away in a car accident. And a football coach that knew my kids, that coached my kids, he passed away. And I look at those individuals and the profound example they had on everybody. The football coach, he was a great member of the community. He knew a lot of kids. He taught the kids. He worked with the kids. He did a lot of the things for the city. And he did a really good job. My neighbor, he did a lot of things for the neighborhood. He was a good father. He set a good example for everyone, and everyone loved him. My friend's mother, she was a soft-spoken person, and she set forth a good example for us to follow. I mean, that is what life is all about right now, is that you have to set an example for others. Because you can have friends. Like, I have friends. But is that good enough? No, the people that don't even know you are watching you. And like, that's a good example right there. Look what they did. No, maybe I should try doing that. Because if you act like a weenie head and a dick, and then they're not going to have respect for you. But if you are out there treating people with kindness, with respect, living your life to the fullest in good ways, and being there for other people, that is the important thing. All right? Because that day in March of 2022, I sat there in the hospital. Everything was just running through my mind about what's going on in my life. Am I going to make it? And everything like that. And I'm young, not that young, but I'm not that old. But I didn't know if I was going to move on or stay here. I made that decision that day to evaluate my life and to see how I am, to see if I am respectful, see if I'm selfish. Because if I'm selfish, I've got to change that to be a good example for people. I take responsibility for my actions. And I teach people how to do things. I teach people to look and to live life a certain way. It's all about, you can choose how you live your life. You can choose how you live your life, but that choice might be negative on you, because if people look at you and like, oh, yeah, he's this type of talker on Facebook, but yet this is what he does in real life, or this is what he does in real life, and this is what he does on social media. No. You don't want that. You just want to have a good life. You want to be respected, and you want to show that respect to others, because if you do it, others will follow suit. So that is what I'm doing. I'm taking Ferris Bueller's quote to heart, the ones that the writers wrote. That is, quote, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it, end quote. And that's true. Life is fast. And if you make the wrong decisions and go the wrong way, it just goes by faster. All right? And so I want you guys to think about your lives and what you're doing in your life. Is that really what you want to do? Are you the person who people look up to? Are you the person who invites people to be kind? That's up to you and your decision. But for me, I am striving to try to be the best I can. Try to teach people what to do by example. I don't want to sit here and do all this on YouTube and turn around and be a horrible person. No, I'm not striving to do that at all. I am striving to lead by example. And that is what life is all about. Because you never know if someone's going to come and visit you in the funeral and they think, oh, I wish he would have done more with his life. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video there, all about life and the decisions you make. Lead by example. Just go out and do that. And until the next video, guys, I will see you later. Bye.